Hey, how you doing? It's Tom Breeze here, and I just wanted to create this quick video because I've been down the studio today, and as you can see with the whiteboard behind me, I wanted to shoot a video with my iPhone 5, and therefore I'm shooting this video. But also I wanted to tackle something that I think is really important to identify now, especially if you're just getting into video, or if you've been in it for a while really, because this is probably one of the most fundamental things if you really want to improve the success that you get from video. I do have to apologise, I know it's Movember, my moustache is coming across nicely and it's probably the closest you're going to get because the iPhone's at arm's length. Yes, I know it's not my best look, but hey, it's all for a good cause. And also, we normally shoot video with the GH2, or at least I do, unless I'm down the big studio down in Gatwick. But no, I'm creating this video with the iPhone 5. Hopefully it comes across clear enough. Do give me some feedback on it actually. Just let me know if you like this video or if the audio's okay, etc. Just let us know. But this is really important because I want to make sure that you get this because moving forward it will help you become a lot more successful. Now, this is something that a lot of people fail at, and we tend to find that we get people come to us and say, look, I find that video's not working for me for whatever reason. And when they say that, it's really difficult to help because there's no identification of where it's not working, because video can be used in every aspect of your business, whether it be traffic or conversion or sales, or whether it be social media or anything you like to do. Video's normally got a big hand in how it works. So in order to make video work, we need to understand how to help, if that makes sense. So I'll take you through this process, and this should really help you identify what you need help with. And think of it like a customer journey, because this is the way we normally work with clients, and hopefully this will clear things up for you. We obviously create videos that go on YouTube, and the idea of on YouTube is to get people off YouTube back to your website. Okay, so when you get people off of YouTube, it goes back to your website, and then from your website you normally get people onto your list of some sort. So you capture their details, you collect their details, it could be name, email, it could be more information, it could just be a straight bio necessarily, but typically it's onto a list for free and you incentivize them. And then you're looking to build a relationship with that list and make the sale. Okay, in kind of very basic form, that's exactly how it should work. But what you need to learn, and what you need to learn about what your process is going on here, you need to understand what your conversion rates are. Okay, really important you understand this, because if you just say that video is not working, well, where is it not working and how can we help this? And the way to look at this is to say, well, if YouTube visitors or YouTube viewers are watching a video, how many of them in terms of percentage go back to your website to find out more? What percentage of people do that? You need to work that out. Now, you can either use analytics, you can do it on a broad basis from YouTube stats as well, but understand and identify what your percentage is of YouTube viewers to website visitors. What percentage of people are going back to your website? Then work out how, of that traffic, what's the percentage of people that go from your website onto your list. Okay, that's probably the most important conversion because it's a one-off. They'll decide there and then, yes or no, do you want it on the list or not on the list? Okay, and if they decide not to go on the list, it's always going to be more difficult to get them back again because they've said no to you once already. So make sure they opt in. That's probably the most important conversion. And then the next one is building the relationship with them. Now, of course, you've got many more bites of the cherry here because they're on the list, they're wanting to find out more, and you can just offer your products and services at timely intervals that'll be right for them, and incentivize them, of course. And of course, what's going to happen is you're going to find that you are going to get a certain level of conversion rate from your list to buy your products and services. Now, sometimes it's very simple, sometimes it's not as simple as that. I understand that, of course I do. But it's good to have an idea of what your customer journey is and how well it's performing right now in terms of a chain, and then you need to work out where it's dropping. If it's not working for you, where is it not working? Okay, that's really important to identify. Now, the way to work out where you need to focus on next is using this formula. And I'm going to turn the phone round for you just so you can see this nice and clearly. This formula goes ideal minus current, in brackets obviously, times by importance equals discrepancy. And the higher the discrepancy score, the more important it is to work on right now. Let me walk you through this and show you how this works. Your ideal is your ideal level of conversion. Now let's just say it's from YouTube to your website. You could say to yourself, well, the ideal out of 10, the ideal level of conversion would be 10 out of 10. Okay, that makes sense. Your current level, you might be dissatisfied or you might be really happy with it. I don't know. Whatever your percentage is, work out if you're happy with that. And if you are, great. If you're not, don't worry. But let's just say it's okay for now. You're kind of okay with it. Maybe give yourself a score out of 5 out of 10 just to keep the math simple. So you've got 10 minus 5. Yep, so that's 5 so far. Multiplied by your importance and whatever conversion rate you think is really important. Now, you might say that from YouTube back to your website, the conversion rate is not that important. Not as important as website onto your list, because if you're giving people an ultimatum of either on the list or off the list, you're going to find that that's probably the most important conversion point. Okay, here they could watch other videos of yours and get more engaged with you and then decide to come back to your website. And over here, they might be on your list and you've got many bites of the cherry and you're always building relationship. And so you might say that this isn't as important, or this isn't as important as this one. This might be the most important conversion rate that you got in your chain as such. So it could be that you've got ideal minus current times by importance. So for this, let's say your importance is 7. For example, the importance of getting people from YouTube back to your website is 7 out of 10. So you've got ideal minus current, which you worked out as 5, times by your 7 equals your discrepancy score of 35. Yep, 7 times 5 equals 35. Now you might do the same process with this percentage and also with this percentage in terms of ideal level minus your current level times by the importance and then work out the discrepancy. Now whichever one out of the 3 percentages, once going through this formula, whichever one of the 3 is highest in terms of your discrepancy score, that is the one to focus on next. That's the one to really plough most of your efforts and focus on, because if you get that right, you'll find you make a bigger difference more rapidly and get a much better return on investment. Hopefully this has been very useful for you. Let us know, leave your comments below, like this, share this on Twitter or share this on Facebook, tweet it out, Google Plus it, whatever you need to do, and I'll speak to you very soon. Cheers.